Hello, Central Washington Paranormal. This is our EVP session under the Fred Redmon Bridge in East Selah. Built in '71, approximately 25 people have jumped off that bridge. 4 this year. A guy drove his car off of there. There was some more tragedy there. A guy was driving across there with his wife, shot her in the head, blamed it on a hitchhiker, and then about 2 weeks later, another guy jumped off the bridge, and they went to recover his body and found the gun, which pretty much solved that case. The bridge has got some history, and underneath there, it's really creepy. Had a couple personal experiences when we were walking. Killed a rattlesnake on the way in there. We wanted to get there just before dark so we could take some photos and footage of the bridge, which was kind of a mistake because it was really early, and when it got dark, there was still a lot of traffic. The wind was blowing a little, which really contaminated and polluted this whole audio session. So I only got like 2 really decent EVPs in here. There's like 14 in there altogether, but it's just so contaminated that it's not worth fighting with. But I'm just going to give you a couple. It's about all I got out of there that you can actually hear. Okay, the first one is I asked why you jumped. And you're going to hear a voice say suicide, really low, but you got to listen to it. I'm going to put right to where I asked the question, then I'll repeat the EVP a couple times for you. Here we go.
Why did you jump off this bridge?
Listen really close, you hear suicide. Like I said, it was just a lot of contamination. Next time you do that, if anyone wants to go into there, I suggest doing it 1 o'clock in the morning when the traffic's really light, and on a still night when there's no wind. Okay, I'm going to move on to the only other really cool one I got on here. That was the spirit box going off. It was really odd because we were getting K2 hits, some really good K2 hits, the ghost box going off, and there's just absolutely no electromagnetic fields down there. You're 350 feet from the nearest source of any electricity. It's a mile hike in there, 350 feet down in a steep canyon. There's no reason that a K2 or anything should go off down there. But we got some good hits. Had a couple personal experiences when we were walking in. I heard a man's voice where James Old drove his car over the edge. You can see some of the destruction where he went over. I heard a man's voice, but it caught me by surprise. It was sudden and quick. It said a whole sentence, but I just didn't register it fast enough, and I didn't know what it said. And then later that night, I was standing there, and I heard a woman's voice. And Tracy was like 30 feet behind me. I asked her what she said. She said, I didn't say a word. So just some strangeness down there, and it's really creepy. I'm going to have to do this the fast way. This is right at the end of right near the end of our investigation. We're getting ready to pack it up. And I asked Tracy, are you ready to pack this up? And it's like a spirit knew we were leaving, and she's saying, the end. Well, let's see if I can find it. Okay, this is where I'm going to ask if she's ready to pack up, and then you'll hear the voice. I went a little too far forward.
What do you think? Should we pack it up? Pack it up.
It was like she was singing.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Okay, it's going to be right here.
Pick it up.
Pretty voice.
Pick it up.
One more time.
Pick it up.
I really wish I could have had more for you, but that was just a terrible night for investigation. Just bad timing. Wind, a lot of traffic. I like to go back under there, but with better conditions. I'm sorry, that's all I had for you for that one. I should have known better than trying that in the wind and early at night, but I was anxious.